Hey, welcome back to the High Heels and Tea podcast. I'm Crystal Lee.
This is Rihanna.
And today, y'all, we joined by our beautiful girl, Kelli Bush, to talk to you guys about her vegan makeup line.
Yes.
321?
Yes. You got it right. 321, yes.
It's like, yeah, I've been using her makeup products for years now. I actually had the opportunity to use them on one of my projects I did back in 2020. And so, absolutely love them. Absolutely love the softness of it. But we're going to get off into that. Can you share more, just like quick background on how you started your vegan makeup product line?
So, the vegan makeup line was like years in the making.
Yes.
Only because my skin is so sensitive with everything. Like, I have everything wrong with my skin.
Okay.
So using the products from the drugstore or from our number one beauty supplies places, they will break me out. So within that, I'm like, okay, look, I know I'm not the only one with sensitive skin that break out every time you put it on. And so I decided, so I'm like, okay, well, I know it's some type of product or something that I could do or use to try to still look cute, get the same effect, but it won't irritate my skin.
Really?
So I did a lot of research and I finally found a place that would help me create a vegan line.
Awesome.
For our ladies, and especially for me.
Yes.
So it started for me.
Exactly.
And I'm like, okay, well, how can I make this into a business? Because there's other women out here that are just like me. So that's how the line came about.
Yeah. So I was looking up like vegan makeup, and I was like, okay, what is the difference between saying something is vegan versus so far as makeup products? And that's pretty much what it was talking about. Like some people have sensitive skin. Also, it talked about like how the products are not tested on animals versus other types of products. So that's really dope. I never knew that. I always knew you had the makeup line, but I never really knew your background story.
Yes.
So that's pretty dope.
So you know, and then the thing is, I don't like to use, I feel like we don't have to use, we can get stuff from the earth. We can get some from plants. Because I even use it because, like I said, I'm allergic to everything. My skin break out. I'm just like every little thing. So I needed to create something. So even in my house, like my everyday life, I try to keep that same thing going on with like my cleaning products and stuff like that. So with it being vegan, it's not animal tested. So we're not doing anything to our little fairy friends, which is awesome too. And then, like I said, with being organic, it's plant-based. So which I try to live my life and be healthy.
It's a lifestyle, plant-based lifestyle. Yeah. That was a question I had too for you. But okay, so do you view like putting makeup on as a form of self-care? Because some women they do, you know, some women they don't. But what is your view on that?
Yes, it's absolutely self-care because the thing is, I feel like if you look good, you do good. So
Feel
therefore, exactly.
Your eyebrows look real good.
Thank you.
You see, I'm sitting here like, I'm like, look at her eyebrows. Look at her skin. She look real good.
It gotta be the vegan. Gotta be the vegan.
Yes.
The vegan.
She looks.
It's the vegan, but yes.
It's slow. I like that.
Yes.
It's the vegan.
Yes.
Look, it's the vegan.
Get around with it.
Yes. So it's like, I love your makeup.
You be like,
it's the vegan.
It's like 321. It's the vegan.
It's the vegan.
Yes.
Like, okay, we got some. You get to be entrepreneurs because we're like, right there,
Exactly.
right there.
Right there. That's a good one. That's a good one.
Okay, I'm sorry about that. But yeah, self-care with makeup.
Yes, like I said, if you look good, you do good, and so therefore, I do believe it's almost a therapy. Putting makeup on, it's just making you feel good. Like every aspect about it is finding yourself and what you like and what you don't like. So I do feel like it's a form of self-care, but I also feel like it goes a little deeper than just putting the makeup on. it's giving you the whole effect of your outfit, what you doing that day, where you going, or you going to the office, or you going on a date, or you going to a reunion or something like that. And it's a little deeper, than just, okay, I'm just gonna put on some makeup today. No, because if you put it on and you're going somewhere, it's like, okay, now you're taking a little bit more effort into yourself and your body and what you got going on for the day.
I agree.
How you look?
How you look.
Yes, it's very important.
So when we do makeup, because we're not like everyday makeup girls, but when we do
No,
makeup,
no.
I be like, you better get all your outfits together. You better do all your cuts.
Yes.
If I get my makeup done, I gotta get everything gotta flow with that. Like I'm not gonna just take this look off and just be like whatever. I'm not gonna like take the style off and put just like basketball shirt. No.
Yes.
I got this. It's inspired me
to
get that content going.
Exactly.
So I just feel like you're just gonna do a little bit better
more.
than that
Yeah.
because you took a little bit of time to
Yeah.
try to make yourself look a little nicer.
Yeah. So I have a question for you. I was going through your Instagram, right? And I saw you were doing these tips. It was like these palette tips. Like for instance, if you do a red lip, and I'm just throwing something out there, go with a bronze eye.
Yeah.
What are your top 3 like combos? Like
That is one of my top 3. That's one that I love.
Yeah.
I feel like if you do a pop of color on the lip, that you should go like a little bronzer or do more simple, on your eyes because you're trying to get that effect. So, and then you want somebody to focus in on whatever you
Features,
want.
that's your best feature.
Access. So sometimes for me it's my eyes. So I may have a little bit more pop of color on my eyes because I want you to get that eye effect going on. And so I would do more like a nude lip, or a gloss lip.
Okay.
So
that's one.
yeah. So and then the other one, if I do a smoky eye, if I do a smoky eye, then you will want to put a pop of color on the eye too. I mean on the lip too, I'm sorry. Because if you do like a black and gray smoked eye, then you want to come out with your pop of color on your lip, whichever color that is, which is red, plum, pinks or something like that.
Yes.
My other one is I love a winged eye. It's so classic.
Yep. You know what I was just thought about? No, go ahead, finish your tip. My ADHD kicking in.
I have it too.
I'm like, sorry about that. Sorry, you weren't even done. I'm like, oh, you know what? I suck at it. Go.
And so that's the other thing. If a wing eye, you also want to do not a liner on the lip. You want to do more of a plain lip because you want that eye to pop and that slant to pop on that eye. So
that's a good tip.
Yeah, and then you want to do another one. You said 3, but anyway,
it's cool.
That's my ADHD.
Exactly. Free game.
Everything flowing.
You want to put, it's also really nice to do a highlighter in the crease of the eye right there to make that eye pop. So, and give a more festive look, especially if it's like a date night that you're trying to do, or you just want to be a little bit more glam.
Okay.
But you don't want a whole eye look, but you just put a pop of color right in between the eyes. So that's another. Yeah, I like doing that
because you know what? One of the things, like I think with women, when it comes to date night looks, you try not to overdo it because you don't want to scare the man. You don't want him to be looking too like the fuck. You know what I mean? So
What do you think we
like?
Yes.
I like you. You know what he gonna do? I like you better without makeup.
Yeah, they do. They say that all the time. They be like, I like you better.
That's because you messed something up with that combo. Okay. So the little cute little wing with a little splash of highlight.
That's like really all that you need, you know. And
keep it simple.
Yeah, keep it simple. And then you can play with it later and do all the other stuff. But them first little times and dates, just do a little pop of color.
Just go out with a bang. So you can already know we can get this
like I get this extra.
Yeah.
I get this extra.
This me. Either you're gonna accept. I ain't gonna sugarcoat nothing right
That's
now.
This what it is.
That is true. That's a good one.
I like that.
So 5 days down the road, he be like, "Fuck
And now, when you look at that pill on your whole face and that pill, And you with your face
Yes,
like,
yes,
you
yes.
gotta wait 5 days. Okay. So another question I have for you. That's good. Some good tips you gave with them combos. Okay. Makeup brands. What makeup brands do you look up to or inspire you as you continue to create your products, your vegan products?
So
She
I
like
am
me.
I
I am the inspiration.
That is me.
That's
but
right. That's right.
no, you know what? And she hasn't been around long, but I mimic her a lot. It's Rihanna.
Yeah.
I love her because the thing is, she is edgy.
Yeah.
She's edgy, but she also can be timeless too. And so my line, I like it to be classic, timeless, and I always say a pop of edge,
a pop of edge.
or a pop of trend.
Exactly.
So I'm not a trendy person because trends come in and trends go out. I like to say timeless and classic, and then therefore, if I'm looking at it 5 years from now, it's still going to look good. And if I looked at it 5 years ago, it's still going to look good. Yeah.
What are speaking of trends, what are some of your favorite makeup trends?
Let me see. The wing eye.
The wing eye.
Yeah, I love the wing eye. Like you have the wing eye.
Yes. Yeah.
That is one of my favorites. The trend now, like right now in this season, we're doing a little bit of the 90s. So 90s, we did a lot of color on the eye, and we did a lot of blues like that.
Okay.
So I actually love it.
Okay.
I love it. And now it is well, it's a smoky eye, but it's a lot of different color smoky eyes.
Yeah, it is.
So it's not just the same
like,
smoky eye. Yeah. So those are my favorite. And then, but we got to pay homage to, it's a lady, her name is Pat McGrath, and she's British.
Okay.
And she's been doing makeup, and she's our color.
Okay.
And she's been doing makeup for years for like the big top makeup brands. And so she started her own.
Okay.
And so she's a billionaire now too.
That is straight a billionaire.
And I'm like, yes. And she's
Industry.
Yes, it is. It really, really is.
Everybody get into it, become a billionaire. Yeah. Rihanna, Kylie Jenner.
Yes.
Pat.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Okay. So you remember who was always around, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Okay. That's what I'm
was
saying.
like, hey, girl.
That's what I'm saying.
I was on High Heels and Teapodcast.
Yes. And I'm so happy to be here. I really am. I really am.
You know what I thought about, like, just the evolution of, like, makeup looks, right? Because before it was, I don't know if back in the day they understood, like, if you go light here, you go calm here, dark. Like, they'll have blue shadow, blue lipstick.
Yes.
It was matching.
When I first started wearing makeup, that's what I used to do. Horrible.
Yes.
I was horrible. I did not know that there was, it's like, you know, levels to this. Like, Crystal, you ain't on these levels.
It is. And actually on my Facebook page, I didn't went back because we're kind of going back a little bit.
Yeah.
So I went back, and that was one of them. It's the monochromatic look.
Okay.
Where you have the blue and the blue and the blue.
But it's not
matchy.
I like the combos.
I do it a little bit, you know, because I don't really wear makeup. Say, for instance, I go out, I might do like a red eyeliner and I put on a red lip or something like that, just to make it something subtle and basic.
Yes.
I like them combo looks. You know what I mean? Them tones and stuff.
Yeah.
A little better. So if I get my makeup done and I'm like, I want color on my eyes, something dramatic, whatever, then you know to keep the lips like nude.
Subtle.
Or something cool, a cool palette.
Yeah.
But I look back at my old picture and I was like, poor baby, you didn't know better.
I know
You didn't know. And I feel like how I tell the women in my class. And they be like, well, why we putting it? Because we didn't know better. Why we walking around with 6-7 inch heels on and painting, not knowing we have options.
Exactly.
We didn't know better. Now we know better. We do better.
Yes.
You know?
Yes. Well, it's one that I still do.
Which
and
one?
They brung it back. And but I never stopped doing it because it was like when you was younger, you know, I couldn't wear, lipstick. Of course, you can only wear the lip gloss. So I do the liner.
Okay.
Like a brown liner, and then put the lip gloss on. And I still do that to this day. Like I never stop.
Wasn't it like a Latino inspiration?
So I still do that to this. Like I haven't.
I suck with all this stuff still, girl. I be like, this ain't This don't look like how my makeup artist
exactly.
doing. It don't look. I ain't got it together.
Yeah.
So speaking of that look and how it, rebirthed, were there any looks that you played with during the pandemic, like any different trends or old school looks that inspired you during the pandemic?
Well, that, and I also work more on skincare, like making my own, as far as like exfoliating and stuff like that. I really worked heavy with that during the pandemic. But yes, as far as what I play with is the concealer.
Okay.
Like, do you put the concealer on first, or do you put it on after, your foundation? Do you put it all down here, or do you put it up here? So yes, I play with that a lot.
And I think different makeup artists, they have different stuff. Yeah. And I didn't know there's times they just do something on your feet like, well, what the fuck?
Exactly.
This ain't how it go.
Exactly.
But it comes out the same way the person did that put that one
other way.
Put it on last. So it's just like, okay.
Yeah, so it's like, what do you do? But it's how you feel.
Yeah.
And what do you feel and what do you do and your technique and your routine.
Remember when we was in Philly and the makeup artist, she put what's it called? Calamari.
The calamine lotion.
Yeah, calamari. And I was like, what? And she mentioned something about it helps your skin not be oily or something like that, I think.
Yeah.
And I had only other one makeup artist to do that. And then from there, I felt like everyone else supposed to done it. But when I mentioned it, it's like, yeah, you can, but, and I'm like.
I think what the lady in Atlanta, she was like, she had some other type of stuff. She didn't have the calamine lotion. She had some other different type of setter or something like that.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, and they do, and like I said, it just all depends on, I guess, what that individual likes and put on their face. But I know also some people charge extra for
like, I'm gonna put this lotion on you.
Yeah, they charge extra for it. Yeah, I'm like, oh, okay.
You're not about to do me. You're not about to do that.
It's like, this is your face. This is how, this is my work. This is your beauty. So I want to do whatever I need to do to, present my project.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
So I have a question. Because I was doing some research on vegan makeup. I always doing some research. So what is the difference between organic makeup and the vegan makeup?
Good question. So, good question. That's a good question. Okay, so vegan is no, kind of piggyback on what I was saying earlier. It's no animal products in the product, and it's not animal tested. That's what vegan is.
Okay.
Organic is it's not any elements in there. Chemicals or elements in there. The chemicals and elements that are in there, I shouldn't say chemicals, but the elements
maybe like
that are
alcohol or parabens.
Parabens, yes.
Okay.
But it comes from a vegetable origin.
Okay. So when you test it on animals, though,
it could be.
Okay.
But not all the time.
Okay. Because
you can have a vegan product that's not tested on animals, but it's not necessarily organic because you still have the chemicals in there that's not from a vegetable origin.
So
I need more time to process that. Well, I ain't gonna lie, I don't even understand.
So vegan is like fruits and vegetables.
Right.
Organic is like, other way around. Yeah. Organic is like fruits and vegetables made with. Vegan is more so there's a possibility there may be some alcohol byproducts or something that's in there, but they're not testing it on the animals that will basically create cruelty to the animals.
So who they test vegan products on then? People?
Yes.
Okay. I mean, it sounds so rhetorical.
Yeah, no, but no, it's fine. Because you have to understand. It's like, okay, what?
Yeah, because it's like not trying to promote animal cruelty, but it's just like, okay, put it on the animal and see what happens. But then you put it on an actual human being and something really goes crazy.
Adverse side effects.
So it's just like, do you have any alternatives?
It's for test trials.
No.
It is.
So they have to sign documents and paperwork, and if something happens, that's on them.
Okay. So I have a really good question for you. Beauty self-care routines. What are yours? I know you said you got into a lot of skincare products and going more into that lane. What is your self-care beauty routine that you have to ensure that your skin is just...
So Well, first thing, you have to have a routine.
Yes, you have to have.
You have to have a
to
routine.
have a
You have to
routine.
have a routine.
Yes.
The first thing, so when you get up in the morning, you have to do your routine.
Yeah.
So really, which is cleanse your face.
Yeah.
Want to make sure you cleanse your face with your product. Then
Yeah.
you want to make sure that you use a toner or a serum like a vitamin E or something like that, serum that you use. And then you also want to use a sunscreen. That's during the day. That's when you wake up. Okay, so at night, what you want to do is you want to, before you go to bed or however you do it, you want to clean your face again. You want to use an exfoliate, a mask, a toner, and then you also want to use a moisturizer for your face at night. So that's pretty much my routine. And then, but make sure when you use that exfoliant on your face, you need to make sure that you're only using it once or 3 times out of a week. You don't want to use it every day. If you eat, and the same thing if you do a mask. Really, a mask is supposed to be used 1 time a week.
Okay. Yeah, I'm with that.
Because you can overdo it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you can get a reverse effect on your face.
So what does the mask actually do for your skin and your face?
It depends on which mask that you use. I try to use an organic mask or something like that. But it's supposed to clean out your pores.
Okay.
We're supposed to do a deep clean, I should say. It's supposed to do a deep clean.
Pulls all the toxins out of your face.
Exactly. And it's
That's
also
a good way
supposed
to say it.
Yes.
A deep clean.
A deep clean.
Because I'm sitting here like, do a mask. It does something different.
Yeah, it does.
Than everything else. For
and it take the dead skin off your face. And it'll also, depending on which one you get, it'll put more vitamins into your skin that you need. Because as we get older, that's what we need. We need to put more vitamins. People don't think you don't put no vitamins on your. I take vitamins, but you still have to put them on your face. You know what I'm saying? Plus, take them in too.
So, inside, outside.
Yes.
Inside, outside.
Yes, exactly. And so that's the thing, but with your skin, you need to make sure that you drink plenty of water.
That part.
All right, I'm together. I got this.
We got that. We need that. Yes.
Okay. Now, my last question to you is why switching to vegan beauty products is a great idea? Because a lot of people, don't understand, like, even if you don't have sensitive skin, it's important to be careful about what you put on your skin, regardless of being, like I said, sensitive or not. So why do you think it's a good idea to switch to those products?
I think it's a good idea because you just want a healthy, non-toxic lifestyle, period. So I just think that you should just switch. I think it's just better overall because even if you don't have any side effects now, you could have them later because you use those products so much every day, all day. So therefore, to me, if you use a product that's vegan or organic or both, it's going to help your skin instead of do the opposite.
And like those people that get older, that have those craters in their face.
Hope not. God, please don't do this. I really try. I do not have a night routine, but I swear I swear I'm gonna get a night routine.
I don't either.
I have a day routine, but I really try to. Please don't do this to me, please.
And we need to, if you do, the thing is to make sure that we take that makeup off and just at least put water on your face at night, clean it just with water, and then moisturize.
Moisturizing is so important.
It's important for us.
It's so important. Yeah.
It's very important for us to moisturize your face and to hydrate your face.
Okay.
And so do you have a vegan sensitive skin moisturizer? Or do you have a facial regimen within your product line?
Well, not yet. That's what I'm creating. It's in the works. Okay. Yes, it's in the works. But right now, I do. Yeah. Be on the lookout. So I do have a lip scrub, all natural lip scrub and a lip conditioner.
Okay.
Because people, once again, we don't think about.
We think of our lips.
Yeah, we don't think about that at all.
That's a good one. We're gonna have to come back and do another episode on like the importance of that because that's a topic that I would love to get more off into.
Yes.
So
Yes.
before we end this episode, I want you to make sure you plug in where our listeners can find you, shop with you, support you, all that good stuff.
Yes, so you can find me on Instagram and Facebook at 321 Cosmetics. So it's 3THREE
Yes.
21 Cosmetics.
Yes.
On Facebook and Instagram. And if you go to TikTok, I'm on TikTok too.
Okay.
It's 321 Cosmetics too on that.
And the website?
And the website is 321.co.
Everything 321.
Yes, everything is 321, so you
Yes.
can't miss it because it's
Yes.
321.
Yes.
So real quick, I just said this was real quick.
Yeah.
Real quick, like real quick. What is the inspiration behind the name of your brand, 321?
So
Where did that come from?
321, I wanted something that was close and dear to me.
Okay.
So
Aw.
it's my birthday.
Oh, you was almost a
March
Pisces.
21st.
Yes.
But you're Aries.
Yes, I'm an Aries.
Oh, man.
So, yes.
I still mess with some
March
Aries,
21st.
though. You know?
Exactly,
still
and I
with
mess with
some-
some
you know what I'm saying?
Pisces too. So yes, so
Yes.
321 is my birthday.
That's dope.
Yes, so that's
Okay.
Don't
how I came
forget.
up with that.
You cannot forget.
321.
How can you forget? Come on. Thank you so much,
Right.
Kelly,
Thank
for
you.
sitting in with us and talking to the
Yes.
High Heels and Tea podcast.
Yes.
And thank y'all for listening.
Yes.
Bye-bye.